I want to talk to you a little bit about the power of out-of-scale passing chords. These are chords that you're going to play between any two chords, but the chord that you're going to play as a passing chord is on a tone that's not in the scale that you're in. These out-of-tone or out-of-scale passing chords are pretty powerful. And what makes them very unique is that they are chords that you can play anywhere at any time and in between any two chords, and they sound good. That's a secret that probably you're not going to get anywhere else. And in volume number 2 of our course, Harmonization Out of Scale, we've got an example of I believe about 50 of these out of scale passing chords that you can play. And I'm just going to give you an example of just one of the chords, and I'm going to show you how powerful it is. The one we're going to look at today is called a 13 sus. And we're going to use this 13 sus in the key of D flat. In fact, we're going to use just one 13 sus. We're going to use just one in particular, and it's going to satisfy the requirements for a passing chord between any two tones in that key. The 13 sus is a very powerful sounding chord in itself, and I'll let you hear it before we get started. This one happens to be a G13 sus. Very powerful, very sweet sounding chord. Now, like I said, this single chord, this one chord, we're going to use as a passing chord between any two chords in our key of D flat. Now look at the key of D flat. That consists of D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, and back to D flat. So you see that there is no G tone in the key of D flat. That G happens to be the flat 5, a very powerful tone in the scale. Some people refer to it as the tritone. So, just as an example, let's say we're moving from a 1 chord to a 5 chord. We're moving from some kind of D flat chord to some sort of A flat chord. Well, let's put that 13 sus, that one in particular 13 sus, that G13 sus in between, and let's see how sweet that sounds. So we're going between the 1, so we put that G13 sus in between and played it as a passing chord between the D flat to the G13 sus to our 5, which is our A flat chord. Now don't worry about the other chords that I'm playing. They're all described in the course. I'm just showing you, the intent here is to show you how powerful volume 2 of our course is, that has all of these out of scale passing chords. In particular, this one, this 13 sus, this G13 sus. Let's use it between the 1 and the 6, between a D flat chord and a B flat chord. And let's put that 13 sus in the middle. It works. It works between any two chords. Let's put it in between the 2 and the 5. The 2 is an E flat chord, and the 5 we know is an A flat chord. So let's put that 13 sus in between those two chords. Believe me, it works between any two chords. Those out of scale passing chords are very powerful. And like I said, we've got 50 of them in our course. Here we're just using one. Imagine if you had a whole lot of those. And like I said, that's what's in volume number 2 of our course. So, and don't get volume 2 alone, because in volume 2 there's no instruction. There's just instruction in the tutorial, volume 1 and volume 3. Volume 2 is just a reference that has these out of scale passing chords. Let's do another one. Let's go in between 1 and let's say major 1 and let's pick a tone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go between 1 and major 7. So we're gonna play a D flat chord followed by a C chord, but we're gonna put that same G13 sus in the middle. Believe me, our course is phenomenal. You're going to learn all sorts of stuff like this. So like I said, get the course. Get the full course. Get all the volumes. You won't be disappointed. Like I said, we've got a money back guarantee. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.